Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Jorawin Clothing Creations, and today we shall be learning how to make a cowl kaftan, a full-length cowl kaftan with less than 2.5 yards of fabric. The tutorial you're interested in, please stay tuned to the end of this class, and please do well to hit the subscribe button so that you'll be notified when we drop our next video, and please don't forget to like, share, and also drop your comments. So let's get along as we start this class. For this tutorial, I'll be making use of less than 2.5 yards of Mikado fabric, plain as you can see, and also to embellish it, I'm going to be using 1/2 yard of damask fabric. All right, this is our fabric now. The first step, what to do next is to measure your tape, your fabric. Now, if you look at this, I have about 40 inches on fold. 40 inches on fold. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to be dividing it into 2 equal parts. First. Okay, now we've divided our fabric into 2 equal parts. So what we need to do now is to fold it. You fold the first one in 2 pieces. You get the other one. This is it. You fold it 2 equal parts. You take the other part of it. You also fold it 2 equal parts, and then you place it on each other. Can you see? So now this is what we have. 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces on fold. The 2 parts are on fold. This is it. So the next thing to do now, don't mind me, I love folding accurately, so get used to it. Thank you. So the next thing we'll do now, this is the shoulder line. We're going to take your shoulder. Now the shoulder I'm working with is a cut together sleeve. The shoulder I'm working with is 16. So this is it, 8. So whatever is left is going to be used as the sleeve. So this is 11.5. So the next thing to do now is to come to this part. You take your neck width. This is it. You place your tape rule, and here we are working with 3 inches width, and then for the depth for the back, we are working with 1.5 inch depth for the back. 1.5 inch depth for the back. So the next we'll do now is to cut it off. After that, you take off the back. This is the front. The depth for the front, you can just make it maybe 4. Can you see it? You hit. Now, after this, all we need to do, the next thing we need to do is to get our cowl shape. You know, when you're talking of cowl kaftan, the upper part is bigger and the lower part looks slim a bit. So we'll come down to this lower part. Sorry guys, at this point I didn't know that I lost my audio already. Okay, so I'm just going to be doing an overlay of the audio recording at this point. Okay, now we want to get the shape, the cowl shape. You come down from your shoulder line, you measure down to the length where you want the cowl shape to come out. So for the benefit of this class, from the shoulder line, I'm measuring hip 30. I'm measuring down to length 30. So at that point, at the lower part, from the center front, I measured 15. So you can see me shaping it out. You know, I'm now shaping it out to make the down pants while I get the effect of that cowl effect. So as you can see, I'm trying to shape it out to give me the beautiful shape where the down is going to be really pensed, you know, and then as it's going up, it's broadening out. So we have achieved that. I'm going to be cutting off now. Don't mind me, I love to put my fabric together to make sure it's all settled. As you can see now, I'm beginning to cut out the shape. This is it. You go ahead and cut out the shape so that you can get that cowl shape in our kaftan. So here we go. As you can see, I'm through cutting out. You can see this is the back of the cowl kaftan. You can see the shape already, you know, without joining already. We have the shape, so we are going to fold this and put it aside. Now we want to infuse the damask into the front of the kaftan. It's a high neck tape line all the way from one side to the other, all the way through to the neckline. So we are going to be cutting out. Now we are going to be infusing 4 inches into that center front. So we are going to be cutting it out, as you can see. While we are cutting out 4 inches from the center front, mind you, when you want to infuse your damask, you are not going to be cutting exactly 4 inches. You are going to be adding your seam allowance. So instead of cutting 4 inches width of your damask, you are going to make it 5 inches so that you'll be able to get a seam allowance, so that when you sew it, the front is not going to be shorter than the back. So now we are through. We are going to be cutting it out because we want to replace it with damask fabric. So we are going to cut it all the way down, as you can see. We are cutting now. We are done cutting it out. We are not going to cut the damask that we are going to be using to replace that center front. This now we took 4 inches, but this damask we are going to be putting 5 inches. So come along while we do the measurement and we cut it and we go to infuse it into our cowl kaftan. All I was trying to do here is to explain that when you are cutting on fold, you are going to be doing 5 inches instead of 4 inches on fold. So this is it. That is what we're about to do now. You measure all the way down. You measure like that all the way down, and then you cut it all off. So as you can see me cutting it all off all the way down. We do this in 2 because we are going to be going from one side all through around your neckline down to the other side. So you're going to be having like 60 inches. It's going to be like 60 inches in 2 places because it's going to be a full length dress all through to the neck. You infuse the neck measurement into it, and after that I take it to my table to press the interface so that it gives it a little width. And after that we are through ironing. Now it's high time to start sewing. We want to join the shoulder line. We want to join the shoulders together. After that we'll now put the damask. So let's go. As you can see, this is the shoulder line I'm sewing together. I'll finish joining the shoulder line of our cowl kaftan. We are joining the other side of the shoulders, front to back. Alright, so now this is a preview of what we have. You can see now this is the full kaftan. You can see the front. Now we are going to be infusing the damask in this center front. as you can see. So you can see the shape. Yeah. So let's go ahead as we continue with the sewing. Okay, now it's high time. We have ironed the interface into our damask. It's time to sew it into the center front. Now, to get your neckline from your shoulder, you're going to be opening from your shoulders 13 inches all the way down. From there, you start your joining. So watch me closely as I do this joining. Guys, if this tutorial has been helpful to you, don't forget to subscribe to my page, like, share, and also drop your comments. Thank you very much, and see you in my next video.